Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, July the 16th. It's about 10 after 6 in the morning. Beautiful morning. It's relatively a lot cooler than it has been. It's 23 degrees right now, which is, I think, is around 70 Fahrenheit. So a very doable morning. And yeah, day 3 at the gym. So I mentioned I was going to talk about numbers, and yesterday was an absolute eye-opener for me. Not the greatest eye-opener. I went for a suit fitting. I've got a couple of events coming up, and the suits I have just a little bit snug. And for this weather, way too the ounces of the fabric way too high. So I wanted something a little bit cooler, so I went for a suit fitting and had my measurements taken. Wow, I have gained several inches around the waist, my jacket size. So I had to go up to a size which I've never ever had before in a suit, and so that was the first shocker. I mean, I should have expected it, but still, seeing it actually, on the tape measure. And then I've got one of those body fat scales which takes a whole bunch of different readings, and there's an app on my phone, and it calculates all of the different statistics. So I did that last night. I've always been a little wary of the scale, but I took my measurement last night, and yeah, I have gained quite a bit of weight, and the other numbers aren't great either. So since last year, this time last year, I have gained over 20 pounds. My body mass index is currently at 32, which is shockingly high. I've always, again, the BMI, I've often had a bit of an issue with that, because, I mean, typically it seems the BMI really only calculates height versus total body weight. So I think the numbers sometimes can be a little bit unreliable, depending on one's body composition. But a BMI of 32, but a body fat percentage, again, of 32. Which is incredibly high. I think it's the highest it's been in my entire life. I remember when I was still in the army, and I was training fairly heavily, both in the gym and a lot of running. I had a fairly low body fat percentage, but of course, that was going back a few years when my metabolism was in ultra high gear. So I was burning fat off, before I could even gain any. But yeah, so 263 pounds total body weight, which really shocked me. I was thinking maybe 245, 250, but so exactly 263 pounds. So surpassing 263 with a 20-pound weight gain in the past year. It's absolutely time that I tackle this aggressively. So I kind of mentioned what the plan is as far as the gym's concerned. So 3-4 days a week at Planet Fitness, which is where I'm going now, and then a couple of days a week at the other gym to do the very high intensity training, just to kind of really ramp things up a little bit, and to mix it up as well. I find going to Planet Fitness, I do the same routines, and I think I plateau easily and I stagnate. So this will, going to the other gym and changing things up will I think really keep me motivated and interested, and hopefully promote more weight loss, muscle gain, etc. So today is I split my workouts generally into 3 or 4 different workouts. So day 1 it's chest, shoulders. Day 2 back, biceps. Day 3 legs and shoulders. When I'm back into it a little bit more, I'll separate legs from shoulders and I'll do a 4-day routine. And on top of that, 3-4 times a week I'll then do some ab work. And every day I finish with say 20-30 minutes on the treadmill. So absolutely bored by the treadmill. Any of the the bikes, the stair climbers. So I tend to listen to one of my channels I follow on YouTube. I find some a video 20-30 minutes long and I kind of tune into that. So today's leg day, and my first leg day actually in a very long time, so I anticipate being a little bit sore tomorrow, but you know what, soreness, painness, it's not the worst thing. Sorry for that bump again. Yeah, leg day today, and then tomorrow I'll be back on day 1, which is chest and triceps. So alright guys, I'll check in with you afterwards. Got a busy day coming up, I'll fill you in shortly, and almost getting to the gym, and I'll see you on the flip side. So workout number 3 done, leg day today, and about 30 minutes on the treadmill, so it was a good one. And right now, today is the lovely Lisa's birthday. I'm not going to say how old she is, but it's her birthday today. So I'm heading home now, and we're going to be just zipping across the road and to do a little bit of kayaking. There's a great, one of my earlier videos, I explained the park we go to, but there's a fantastic beach where we can launch from. And yeah, it's just a beautiful spot, and it's still relatively cool, although it's warmed up quite a bit. It's 26 degrees right now, but it is getting a lot hotter. So we're going to go kayaking for about an hour, then I'm taking her for breakfast, and later this afternoon we're heading to Ottawa to the Blues Festival, because one of her favorite 80s bands, Def Leppard, is playing. So we're going to see Def Leppard, and that should be a lot of fun. So it's going to be a fairly packed day today. I need to squeeze out a couple of hours of work somewhere in between that too, and then it should be a fairly late night. So but I insist that I will be making it to the gym at Dark 100 tomorrow. So I'll check in with you then, and but if anybody in Ontario, or a lot of Canada actually right now, and I think the UK is still having a bit of a heat wave, try and stay cool, hydrated. It's going to be a very warm one today, and yeah, so take care, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.